Rugby World Cup 2023 in France, and what a massive match it is going to be. It is England versus Argentina, and I just can't see anything stopping it from being a really close game. England, who are 8th in the world, and Argentina, who are 6th in the world. These two teams are very even over the last few years, as we have seen that England over the last year have been dropping their height in the rankings quite a lot. And then Argentina had not been up to what they were last year and the year before. So I think it's going to be a really close match, and this is going to show who will be the likely team to get through this pool, as there are very good teams in their pool. In their pool, they have Japan and Samoa, and those two teams are very destructive, and those two teams are known to cause upsets. So this is going to be a really tough pool for both teams, and they'll be hoping they can kick it off to a brilliant start, because this would be a very good match to win. We look at it's going to be interesting how England fold their team with so many players away, and then Argentina, this is probably their best side. And I'm not surprised why they've done that, because England are known to be brilliant in the World Cups. Other than 2015, they were brilliant. 23 degrees in the stadium in Stade de Marseille. It's very hot over in France, and I just can't I just could see it being a bloody tough head-to-head match, and I think I'm really excited for what these teams can bring. Well, we can go through the lineups now, as there's 12 minutes till kickoff, and we look at England vs Argentina. This is going to be a ripper. So now we're going to look at the history in World Cup. The lineups, sorry. So the lineups, we have Alice Genge for England, number 1. Thomas Gallo for Argentina, a young player coming up really well in recent times. Jamie George, too, very experienced, similar with Julian Montoya, the captain of the Argentinian side, pushing the 4-time World Cup player Augustine Creevy onto the bench over the last few years. Dan Coles in 3 for England, another experienced player, Francisco Gomez Cadella. He's also a very good prop for Argentina. Maro Itoje, Matias Alemano, brilliant matchup there. Alemano, he's a big boy, and he really puts his body on the line, similar with Maro Itoje, who's very tactical with a lot of his set piece. Ollie Chisholm, Thomas Lavanini, he's got that physical impact, but can he bring it without giving away penalties? That will be the difference, and how they can travel their forward packs for physicality this match. Ollie Chisholm, a very decent player for England. Courtney Laws, Pablo Materas, both 6. This is another big matchup. Captain of the English side, with the absence of Owen Farrell, and Pablo Matera, one of the best loose forwards in this last history for this team. Then they got 7, Tom Curry, Marcus Kremer. This is such a good team for England and Argentina. This is their strongest lineup, I think, for Argentina. Then we look at number 8, Ben Earl, Joan Martin Gonzalez. He's a very big player, and I think he can really be strong. Joan Gonzalez. Ben Earl, another decent player for England. Alex Mitchell, 9, with the absence of Van Portfleet. And Gonzalo Bertrano has been very good over the recent history of this Argentinian squad. Santiago Carreras 10, George Ford 10, biggest matchup of the game, I'd say. They are two team players that can really control the whole team really well, especially the back line. Elliot Daly, Mateo Carreras, another big matchup. Elliot Daly, big player, is Elliot Daly's not on the team. I don't think. Must have got that wrong. Might be. I think it's Johnny May. Johnny May's on the other, and so maybe it is Elliot Daly there, Mateo Carreras, and Manu Tuilagi, Santiago Chocobas. That's another big lineup. Manu Tuilagi, he's a very strong midfielder who can really worry the defence of the opposition. Joe Marchant, Lucio Cinti at 13, Johnny May, 14, Emilian Buffelli, another big matchup. Experience on that wing, those wings, the right wing for both teams. Freddie Stewart, really young player for England that has been coming up the scales. He is starting to put himself in their starting lineup for every game now. Joan Cruz Malia, a big player for Argentina too. Theo Dan, Agustin Carivi. Well, Agustin Carivi played 4 World Cups. That's incredible. And to see him still playing is pretty good. Then we go down, and Joe Marler, another big player. He's experienced, very experienced. We saw him at the last World Cup. He was in that very strong England squad. Joel Scovey for Argentina. Then we have George Martin, 19. Guido Petty, Paga Dizabal, Lewis Ludlam, 20. Pedro Rubiolo. Danny Keir, 21. Rodrigo Bruni. That's another big lineup matchup in this match. Marcus Smith, Lautaro, Bazan Velez. Marcus Smith's been very good in their recent history. Ollie Lawrence, Matias Moroni, big players there too. Well, we're looking around the side, these two sides, and they're very similar over these teams. I'm so excited to see how they play in this match. We go on to the next slide, and this shows 7 minutes till the match, and this shows the recent histories of the Rugby World Cup histories for each team. So it goes lowest is the best and then to highest. So pretty much England have been good most World Cups. Their worst was when they got knocked out in 2015, which is pretty distraught for them. The toss is being held at the moment, but and I'm excited for this match. Argentina in recent history have been very good, other than maybe 2019 was when they got knocked out in pool stage, but that was a tough World Cup. Then we go back, and they were knocked out last in their pools for the start. So they have a really growing team, and although they haven't been their best over the last year, they are really growing, and I can tell you they'll be good in World Cups. Then we look at the last 15 games played, and pretty much both of them are pretty similar, with about 40% for both, and then 40% win rate for both. And then a draw for England put them a little bit ahead, I'd say, as New Zealand drew with them last year. But that was last year, and they've had a whole change, and with their coach Steve Borthwick, and only three wins in 9 matches is a really not great score, with over 50% for both teams losing. Michael Check of Argentina will be hoping he can put their team in front. Win percentage in history, 20.8% for Argentina, 79.2%. So it's rocked in England's direction, but I guess Argentina have not played them as good as they have been so far. Last time they played, Argentina won, although the last 5 matches have been 4-1 to England. Then we have the head-to-head World Cup. England, 100%. So I'm looking forward to this match, as this is a weak England side and moderately weak side for Argentina. Well, kick off in 4 minutes, I think. So they're just in their changing rooms at the moment. This is a really big game for these two sides. It's in Stade de Martial, and it's Pool D. Local time is 9 o'clock, and local time here is 7 o'clock. Referee is Mathieu Raynal. He is a very big ref. He's the only ref for France in this World Cup. So this is a groundbreaking moment for English French rugby reffing. Then now we look at England players that are missing. We've got Elliot Daly's playing today. He must have been injured earlier. Anthony Watson, he was injured before the World Cup, and he's injured, not playing for the rest of the World Cup. Billy Vunipola, he is at the moment on suspension for his red card, similar with Owen Farrell, who is also has a red card incident that was reviewed and saw him being suspended. Van Portfleet, also a big injury for them, number 9. But man, this is not a fully experienced England squad, and it's not at their full strength either. And Argentina will be hoping they can dispute on that and show that they are a team that are really coming up in the ranks over the last few years. 3 minutes until as they kick off, as they line up for their anthems. I'm so excited for this match. This is such a good match to be watching. We'll bring you all the live statistics over the match as we're seeing a really big match come apart. As the national anthem of Argentina goes over. Man, this is exciting. Well, this Argentinian squad looking decent at the moment. This is their highest probably strength squad and experienced squad in this side. And then England have an inexperienced squad because they are missing big names in there, including number 8, Billy Vunipola, and number 12 or number 10, Owen Farrell. So it'll be interesting how this England side go in this big match for them. Well, Argentina national anthem is on right now, and it's a massive one to be into at the moment. This team are looking like they really want this World Cup win, and I'm not surprised, as they are a team that have knocked out in their pool stage last World Cup. They won't want that to happen this time, as we see England come second to South Africa last World Cup. Well, now we will bring you in with the score card because it is about to start, which is a great sign. And England's national anthem goes. We are saying going to be a really good match today. Well, England are looking like a rough side, as they usually are in World Cups, but there is a big but there. They are not at their strength at the moment, and Argentina, they want to dominate this. See all the emotion here for England. And as we are ready, lineups, the national anthems have been done. Exciting match. Well, this is going to be a ripper here. Argentina, they have the experience and energy to beat this England side, and we can see that as last time they did in the World Cup. England have done that against Argentina, and England probably the best history of these two, but Argentina, most recent history, have been very good. But over the last year, none of them have been top notch. So as we get ready for the kickoff now, this is going to be a real big match. England. I wonder who's kicking off. It is Argentina, as we see. Santiago Carreras, I think, will be kicking it off. Referee Matthew Reynolds in the Stadium Marcial, and this is going to be. This is the fourth time they've met in the Rugby World Cup. England have won every time. And Argentina kicking off to England now. Santiago Carreras to start the game off is once Matthew Reynolds blows his whistle. And then off as it goes. A deep kick there from Caceres, tackle from the Argentinians on Courtney Laws, the England captain, up after Owen Farrell. This is a kick from Alex Mitchell, and it's cleared out just past the just before the 40-meter for Argentina line out, and this is going to be a really match now. Line out for Argentina now. This is what they're looking for. Argentina, what a great start. They take it in. Now Argentina, she plays it over. This is great maul. It's gone down though. Gonzalez Bertrano plays it across to a pod where they take it up. Bertrano. And it's good defence from England so far. Oh, it's a great pop around the back line as we see another drive through. England are rushing this Argentina attack, and it's really putting pressure on this Argentina attack. It's a big ball kick up from Bertrano, and it's nearly taken down by Buffelli, who is ripped off the ball by one of the England players. Alex Mitchell passes it back to makes a really good run through the defence. It looks like it's going to be a clearance for Bertrano. He clears it up the field. Oh, it's a really good tackle. Good take from Argentina, but really good tackle from Elliot Daly. They take it just behind the line now. Argentina have still got the ball. Chip over the top. Maybe open up space. No, it's taken really well by Bertrano. And it's a really good kick. And it looks like it's going to be a 50-22. It's a brilliant kick from Freddie Stewart, who's really opening up the space at the moment. This England side are looking really positive in defence and attack. And this could be signs maybe they're here to play this World Cup. It was a brilliant kick, and it looks like this is 50-22. This is an interesting one because this would be a great attacking base for England, and it could be another sign that they are really strong at the moment. Not strong. I mean, sorry, they're not strong at the moment, but they could be coming up strong. Injury break. The 2 players down for both teams already. Well, the brilliant take from Muller, but a massive tackle. And he looks like he's got a collision. So that was before. Borthwick is a useless big bag. Yes, well, he's not been very great this year, has he? Only 3 wins in 9 matches. Not looking very good this season. I think they should have really stuck with Eddie Jones as he is a big player. Big coach, sorry. He's a big coach. He can change anything. And I don't know why they got rid of him because it's just putting a lot more pressure on Borthwick. And I don't know. It's just you can't change the team really in a year unless they change it this year. I don't think we'll see that though. Either Australia or England. So it's really interesting here. As they're reviewing, it's still a break because of a hit clash and carry. But it looks like there's a review here for John Malia has come down and maybe he's not touched the ground before they've hit him. Or it's a too high tackle. We don't want people being red carded for this. That's the problem with refs at the moment. They are people that haven't really deserved it. It's been excellent. But they'll probably will sit on him, which is sad. Because he has a really high head clash as he's come down from the hits. And it looks like it might be Curry here who's going to be similar, but we're still looking at the ref. So we're still looking at it. It'll be incredible if it's gone early because that will change the match massively. Yellow card, it looks like the ref's going to give to Tom Curry. That's a massive call. I mean, that could change the match. As we've seen, really bad discipline from England so far. And I don't think any of the teams will be wanting this, as it is a big loss for England. Tom Curry, number 7. And it's going to be really interesting now. Well, it's a yellow card for Tom Curry. Massive call from the ref, Matthew Raynell. 10 minutes. But it's under review, I'm pretty sure, actually. So that's another big call. So I'm interested in this. It's going to be tough for England for the next 10 minutes and maybe for the game if it goes on like this. So they've taken the Argentina really slow play here. I think they're taking maybe the penalty kick. Buffelli. Yeah, Buffelli's taking the kick, and they've got to restart for another 60 seconds for the kick. So this is a bit of a pain. It's taking too long, this match. So whoever's wanting it slowed down is slowing down it really well. The tempo is not fast at all. If that was England that are wanting it slowed down, they've done it and released a yellow card under review for red card. Tom Curry. Annoying for them because their discipline has been great over the last season. And Owen Farrell and Billy Vinipola out 3 cards over the last week. Valley's got it over. Wow. I thought that was missing by a mile. That's why I was like, it was wide, and he curved it in. It must be a high wind. This at this stadium at Stade de Martial. It's a really cool atmosphere there. As England, Argentina take the lead by 3. Massive start for Argentina. England to be hoping they can come back from this. I really need it. George Ford to kick off for England now. It's taken well by Matteo Cornelis. Been very good over the last season. Clearance looks like for Bertrano. Heckin. It's a great clearance, but it has to go out, so it's not amazing. So up goes Stewart. Takes it hard up the field. It's a big run from England's forwards here. High ball. Taken well by Buffelli, who's very good under the high ball and very good kicker for this team. He plays across Bertrano. Plays it as these forwards. Oh, it's another penalty for Argentina and England. The discipline is not looking good at the moment. And they'll have to pay for this. They'll probably go to the corner and say, oh no, they're going for the shot. 55 metres out. So this is going to be a tough shot for Buffelli, but we know he's a great goal kicker. It's been amazing over the last season, but he is very good when it comes to pressure movements. Well, he's just bowling too far over. Oh, no, he's gone for the ball, and he's put his arms too long over. And penalty referees have been penalising that quite a lot over the last few seasons. Buffelli lines this kick up. It's quite straight. It's not. It's on quite a good angle, but it's very far out. I think he'll find this one tough. Buffelli goes wide. Maybe he's killed it around. No, he hasn't. He did the same thing as last time, except he hasn't killed it around, as the wind may be a bit not as much blowing as much as last time. But that's England are lucky they didn't get that. Otherwise, it'd be a 6-point lead. And that's not what England would want, as they'd be behind, and that's the spot they do not want to be. Well, a 22 dropout it is for Ford. A deep one. And Argentina to take this. He plays it through. Great run from Juan Gonzalez. They play it across, trying to build a move. Maybe a chance for England, who chip it through as his loose ball. And Joe Marchant has made a great play there. Lavanini pushes through. He plays it back now. Bertrano, big kick from maybe it's Buffelli, maybe it was someone else. I'm not sure. So I see a big kick coming from George Ford, and it doesn't look like it's come down very well. Penalty is gone for England, as they don't hear the whistle. This is going to be interesting now, because England, are they going to go for the penalty? Or are they going to go for the corner? 7 or 3 points, what are they going to take here? Because it's a big opportunity to get some points in the bag. So they've got a penalty right in now Argentina's 22. Yeah, looks like they're going to go for the kick. Oh, they're going for there's a review from Matthew Raynell, and maybe for one of the collisions that last happened. Well, this will be interesting here. Will England get two people on the... Oh, no, it's Argentina. Well, it is... I'm not sure who that... Oh, that's Santiago Carreras, and that'd be a big loss for Argentina. He's jumped up to charge the kickoff, and he's fell straight into George Ford. But does it look like he's going to get sin-binned? Oh, he got yellow carded. So they're even now, England and Argentina. Two big names on the bench so far. Tom Curry and Santiago Carreras, who's just been sent off. That's a big player to be sent off. And both are under review. So this is going to be interesting now. England have a penalty right down in Argentina's half. And a big chance for them now. Well, Juan Cruz Malia is coming back on maybe for after the incident from the England Tom Curry. Well, he's taking the kick now, George Ford. The penalty kick now to hopefully see them equal with Argentina. This is interesting now. George Ford to put this kick over now. And he's nailed it. It wasn't a very hard kick, but George Ford has put England level with Argentina 3-3 after 2 yellow cards under review. Have started them first 10 minutes at a real rampaging pace. Well, that's you, Raynell. Looks like he's going to send someone off. Captains. What's happening here? Matthew Raynell's called for the captains. I'm not sure, maybe someone else. Oh, the head clash has been upgraded to a red. And that means Tom Curry's off for the whole game. That's a massive blow for England. And that might happen for Argentina too. Again. England have been penalised badly with red cards for their discipline. And it wasn't even that bad. I just can't see why they're getting this. It wasn't his fault. He came down fullback for Argentina and he took him well. But as we see this, England take the ball from the kickoff and they drive really well. This attack looking really good. They'll be hoping they can start something from here. As we see Alex Mitchell in the absence of Van Portfleet at halfback. It's a large kick. They'll be hoping someone to take this, but it's taken well by Elliot Daly, who's really good at tackling players off the kick. A penalty for Argentina, and the referee's pinning everything. And that's a massive penalty for Argentina, as they can probably take the kick. Penalty, as Buffelli's so good from far out. But no, it looks like they're going for the sideline. As we see Carreras kick it out. Well, yeah, there wasn't any malice in that. They'll be really disappointed in England that they've had another disciplinary issue with Tom Curry going off for head high. It wasn't dangerous. I mean, it was dangerous, but it wasn't like it was on accident. And as Argentina take the ball in from the line out, the drive now for Argentina, just around the 22 now. Petranu looks like he's going to pull it, but he's not going to pass in the moment. He's letting them push. They're pushing really well. Petranu takes it out. Nice drive. Lavanini, big run from him. Petranu to pop it off, but it's over the ball for England. And that's a massive turnover for England, as Argentina were basing a big attack there in their 22. Not releasing for Lavanini. So England inside their 22 have a penalty, and they'll kick for touch here for George Ford. And he's kicked that really deep there. That's a nice kick to touch from George Ford, and it's around the 40-metre mark, around for in Argentina's half. As it's going to be an England lineup as it was a penalty. Jamie George to throw in now. Oh, he's throwing it in as it's bounced out to Alex Mitchell, who's passed it back to Joe Marchant, who's taken a really big tackle. As this Argentina defence is brilliant at the moment. Mitchell passes it back. George Ford takes a kick straight down the middle. Doesn't look like it's doing anything as the Argentinians clear it out, but it goes straight to Elliot Daly, and then George Ford, who kicks it up, and it's gone forward over Bertrand. It's a really messy ball at halfway. And England take position over a knock-on from Argentina. So this is messy ball, and it's a messy game so far. It's really even, although England have been red carded. Laws and Lavanini have been really close battles at the moment in this match. Well, a scrum for England at halfway. Series a knock on. As they set up for the scrum, and it's a free kick for Argentina, who England were punished for driving too early. And this is going to be interesting now. So they've got a free kick around the halfway. Well, mark called from Shreddy Stewart as the ball goes down into the 22. Now for England, who want to clear this out. It's a big kick from Stewart, who clears it around the 22 for Argentina. Line out. And maybe he's been... Well, he hasn't been... Santiago Carreras has not been upgraded to a red card. It stayed as a yellow, which is interesting because it was head contact. In Argentina, they take the ball in through Lavanini. Well, it's a knock-on by Argentina, so England, on the 40-metre mark, have a scrum. Well, England look dangerous here, as they've got a really strong back line in here, this part of the field, 40 metres out from Argentina's try line. Very physical battle so far. Scotland plays South Africa here tomorrow, which will need another big match. So this is a great place to be. Is that England feed it through through Mitchell. And it's a great push from Argentina. It's a big run from Ben Earl. Mitchell looking very bad. Offload to George Ford. England with a great attack here. George Ford looks like he wants to do something as England are driven back by this Argentinian defence. It looks like gaps out wide for England. Maybe a chance. Chip through from Earl. And it goes out inside the 22. That's a big moment there. As England looking like a big attack here. Well, this will be interesting now. Bounces down England now to clear it out. Petrano to clear it out now. As it goes down to Johnny May. It looks like he's going to do something with this now. Dan Cole. And it's free kick, I think. Oh. Yellow card. Came back on. Santiago Carreras back on. Big player back on the field. Well, ball hasn't gone out. As it's really driven well through Argentina in the own half now. This is looking good for Argentina, who are trying to clear it out now. As they pass it back inside the half. This is an interesting stage for them. It's clearance from the halfback Petrano with a big kick, but it's well taken by Freddie Stewart. Just inside Argentina's half. So they are really in an attacking spot here. And out wide looks really free for them. As it's a great tackle from the Argentinian fullback. Well, Joe Marchant looks like he's going to run the ball really hard this match. Maro Toje pushes over the ball. Played out wide now. England looking really attacking at the moment. This could be a really big attack with 14 men on the field compared to 15 on Argentina's. Oh, he's straight over the ball. Pablo Mateo, great turnover. As Argentina base another attack. It's a great chip through. And it goes for 50-22. And that's a brilliant kick. 5 metres out. And massive opportunity for Argentina now. Wow, it's a brilliant kick. And now it's going to be tough. Wow, this is brilliant. It's a very cool atmosphere in this stadium, and only 5 meters out, as there's a big water break, as it's very warm there. Total ball carries 20 to 18 for England, and 103 meters made to 62 for England, who have had much more strange attack. But it's really effective, and they have made a few mistakes, but they've been looking to find wide, and they're looking like a New England so far. Michael Checker, he'll be decently happy with the start. Well, this is big now. Argentina with the line out, about 6 or 7 meters out. This is a big moment now. Montoya puts it in. He takes off Montoya with a big run. Going out the back. And it's another big run from this Argentinian forwards. Pablo Matera, big run from him. Driving to the line now. 2 meters out. Argentina. They pop it sideways to the forward pack. And he's over the line. Maybe a knock on though for Argentina. Checking the knock on now. Penalty kick. Knock on from number 1 for Argentina. Penalty for Argentina now. I'm sorry we can't talk on the chat because it has been disabled because someone said a bad word. So it's not very cool at the moment. Does anyone know how to unblock on the chat? I'm not sure. But now Argentina have options. They are 5 meters out. What is Carlitos going to do, who has been sin-binned for 10 minutes in this match, but is coming back 22 minutes in the match? Carlitos, they use a move, and it's great drive from Marcus Kremer. It's looking really tough to stop. Montoya, big drive from him. Argentina over, England over the ball. Great. Over the ball. England are looking really strong in their defence. Well, Argentina were off their feet in the ruck, which is a big missed opportunity for Argentina. So it's still 3-3, 24 minutes out. And it's a clearance penalty kick for England. And it nearly goes to halfway, so that's a very good kick. He's over the ball really well. Mario Toje. Very good so far this match. Jamie George to throw in 40 metres maybe. Well, they take it off the back, and it's a line-out maul now for England. We may actually restart the live stream at halftime, but they take it off the back. Now they'll be looking for an opportunity. Elliot Daly takes it up. Well, Mitchell to clear it up. Jace's Daly comes, but it's well taken by Mavelli, who calls the mark. Now they'll be hoping they can do something with this ball. They'll want to clear it out big because England have had a great attack so far. It's a brilliant kick, and it's gone nearly 20 metres, 50, 60 metres. Big kick for a forward. Take it up Mavelli, but it's knocked on by an England player. So Argentina want this attack now. They played across now. Argentina out wide, maybe a chance. He kicks it through, but it's gone out of the full. And so it's all the way back to about 30 metres away from the try line at Argentina's half. So Argentina under pressure now. Well, that was a massive play. I'm going to change the name of this to first half because we're going to swap over at the second half. Jamie George. Throw in. It's a good throw. So Toje takes it in. It's a nice drive from them. Looking like they're going to base something here through Jamie George. Driving really strongly. This line-out maul as England are 30 metres out. 22 maybe. 25 about. As England, they played across. And it's a bit slow ball at the moment. As England are driven backwards by Argentina. George Ford for the drop goal. And he's nailed it. And it's 6-3. England known for their drop goals. I think that's George Ford. Yeah, it is. And it's a massive moment for England to go 3 up against Argentina after no one's been scoring points for a long time. Finally, England go ahead. That's a massive moment in the game. A restart from Caditas. Oh, it's a great move again. Courtney Lawes takes it up. Who's been great this game over the ball and running the ball. Well, to clear it out, it looks like Alex Mitchell's going to take this one to the back of the ruck. Oh, but that was a bit of a strange move. Passes it to the side. Who clears it out? He's knocked it on England because they kept it in Argentina, but they've got knock-on advantage now, Argentina. Inside England's half. It's a penalty to England. What's happened here? Argentina, number 1, Thomas Gallo, has trapped the England player on the ground in the ruck. So that's a big chance for England again. Both teams' discipline hasn't been amazing, as we've seen at this match. 11 minutes away from the end of the half. England are hoping for the 3 points. Yeah, he is trapped in there by Thomas Gallo. I was trying to get him a penalty, so He was away, but it looks like it's going to be a long-range kick for Ford probably. No, it's Elliot Daly who's going to take the kick. This is going to be an interesting one because this will put them by 6 points in the lead, which is a nearly converted try, which is quite a big amount of points in this match. As it's not been a high-scoring match so far. Well, he's put it well wide, though, Elliot Daly. As Argentina take the ball up. It's really messy ball. Argentina under a lot of pressure as they kick it out. England, very good pressure from them. Looks like Marcus Smith's warming up to get on the field. As George Ford's played a brilliant game, but maybe Marcus Smith could be different. I don't know. But England, Jamie George to throw in now, and it's just 22 now. Argentina's half. It's not taken well, but it's well taken by Courtney Laws off the knocked ball back. I see Alex Mitchell who passes it back to Earl. It's a great move tried from Alex Mitchell, but he doesn't get through the line. Well, it's really strong defense from Argentina so far here in this phase. He plays it back to George Ford, who looks like he's going to take another drop goal. They're taking a new way of playing the match, and he nails a drop goal from 50 metres out. This is interesting. It's crazy. They've taken 2 drop goals in the match already, the last 5 minutes. And that's maybe what the All Blacks lacked last match, because they didn't take the opportunities when they had them in. England are taking them now, so they're getting a decent lead now. Maybe Argentina will counter this with some too, but with 8 minutes left in the match, man, this is a 6-point lead for England. It's a low-scoring match, but England showing what they do in World Cups really well with drop goals and penalties. And Toje takes the kickoff really well. Alex Mitchell looks like he's going to clear this out. Well, he's done a high ball there, Alex Mitchell. And he doesn't. They've well held off the England from taking out the play in the air as the ball bubbles out and it's past Livanini who knocks it on. Now George Ford with an attack, maybe. They go out wide. There's lots of space out wide, but Johnny May's taking it out. It's unlucky for England, who are really playing a really good attack so far. It's a penalty for Argentina. Not sure why, but this is an interesting point here for Argentina. They're going to go for the touch line. But now, what will they do here? This is interesting now. Livanini bubbled it out as England are basing a really good attack. They're just not able to finish these attacks well enough to score tries. 6 points in the lead, though, England, taking their drop goals, taking the opportunities really well. Line out. Meters made have been 186 to 93 for England, and I knew that'd be the stat because I've been really dominating this match. But they haven't dominated the scorecard. Argentina drive over the ball. England looking like a casual sort of World Cup side that they usually have. They are looking much better than what they have, although the discipline hasn't been amazing. Argentina drive over the ball around the 22 mark. Bertrano looking wanting something now. Argentina not finding any space in this defence of England's. The defence of both teams have been brilliant. Bertrano plays it back. They're looking to go to the back line, but Livanini is taken really well, driven right back. They're really taking that physical from... Oh, it's a drop goal! It's not going to make it. It's well wide, but Argentina looking to do the same as England with drop goals. Well, I'm not surprised, as England have been very good with their drop goals so far. Well, we've been loving this defence from England, as they've been really taking Lavanini especially in defence really well. Well, drop out for 22 dropout for England, and it's gone well back to the number 15, Joan Malia. He's put a high ball up. Oh, he's taken in the air. This looks like... No, it's not being taken. He's been taken well out. I'm surprised. Yeah, no, I've reviewed it of the TMO, and it looks like it could be something dangerous. It could be yellow card, red card maybe. Yeah, he's been taken well out by Pablo Matera. And he's landed not very safely. So I may look at it. Well, they're reviewing it now. This is a big moment in the match, because this could be 2 players in the bin for the whole game. So this one would be a big red card. But no, they haven't questioned it. It's a brilliant kick from George Ford. He's kicking like his best. He's such a good player at the moment. He's playing a very good game. And 10, 15 metres out for England. Jamie George to throw in. This is a really good attack now for England. Well, 3 fakes for the line out, and then has taken it in. Line out maul's good from Argentina, who drive it forward back for England, obviously. Jamie George off the back. No one's with him, though. It could be a tough one, but Alex Mitchell passes it to another forward that drives through. England now with a really good attack. Mauro Toje. Another good... Well, it's good defence from Argentina so far. Oh, they're going for another drop goal. And George Ford takes it. And I think this is a great tactic from England. 3 drop goals this match. And they're getting the points in the bag. They're taking them while they're down there. And that's what's winning this match so far. It was really even until they decided to take the drop goals. Because they've been dominating so much, they just haven't been able to score. And they're taking the points now. And this is beautiful from England now. And I think this is some good tactics from the team, and they're looking pretty good at the moment. Oh, it's taken, but it's knocked on by Argentina off the kickoff. So England with another opportunity here inside their own half, but they've got the ball. So when halftime happens in 3 minutes, I will change this live stream, swap it, because the comment section has been blocked. So it will be the same name, England versus Argentina Rugby World Cup live commentary, but it'll be called second half, okay? So join that, please. This is a very close match so far. England... Yeah, that's actually surprising how England are dominating, although they've got a man in the bin, and that's Tom Curry. And so usually you'd see the team on the bin, especially Ford, being just not good enough, as don't have that extra player. But they've seen they've never really had that missing players. They've had a really good back line. They just haven't been able to finish well enough. And they've used the drop goals to get the points so far. 3 of them so far, which is a big scoring opportunity for them. Now, a scrum for England in their own half. You're hoping they can do something with this. They'll be hoping they can do something with this. It's an interesting scrum now, because I wonder if they'll go out to the back line, kick it maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll go for another drop goal, but that's a bit too far out, I'd say, for George Ford's range. But Mitchell feeds it in the scrum as they drive over the ball, and it's well taken. George Ford goes to the kick. Oh, I thought that was shot goal. It's taken well by Argentina, and George Ford calls for a mark, so it's a drop out or free kick maybe. I don't know. Sure. George Ford has looked really strong with his leading abilities this match and his kicking abilities. And 2 minutes left. Maybe he's going to go for another drop goal. I'm not sure. They'll just want to keep the ball, or to take the ball from Argentina to start off with, and then keep the ball. Oh, they'll be very happy. Although Tom Curry was recarded. Well, it's taken well by Argentina. Well, Argentina around 50 meters out. It's a knock on. And England have taken the ball back. This is another opportunity, but they go back to knock on now. It's a scrum, and it's quite a slight, messy, slow game so far. It's not been the perfect of matches so far. Oh, that was a big knock on. I think it was forward pass anyway afterwards. So England, I think it's Thomas Gallo who knocked it on. So England, another attacking position with 1 minute left in the match. Won't be surprised if they take a drop goal from here, because this is another big opportunity to get 12 points ahead, which would be a big lead in this match. Oh, a scrum, and it looks like it's the 40th minute gone now. There's Mitchell feeds it through. He goes back, and they kick it out. And a brilliant half to watch. I'm going to swap over the live to another live. It'll be called England vs Argentina Rugby World Cup 2023 live commentary second half, because the comment section has been blocked. Okay, thank you.